guys, I'm Grace, I'm taking the live today. Hope everyone's been going well during lockdown. Today I'm doing a mat class, but I'm adding in the chi ball. Hey Ruth, how are you? Got a couple of people joining. It's going to take about 45 minutes, this workout. And I'll wait for a few more minutes just so people can join. Just make sure that you've got yourself a chi ball. And we can get started soon. Alrighty. One more minute, we'll wait. Hope everyone's Saturday is going well. It's a bit windy out there. Alrighty. One more minute and then we'll get started. Hello to those who are joining. Alrighty. Oh, hi. Alrighty, so if you're just joining now, we're going to get started. Just grab yourself a mat and you will need a chi ball for this workout. So let's get to standing. We're just going to place the chi ball in between our inner thighs. So just make sure that it's nice and safe in there. You've got a good tension on it. We're going to start with our feet hip width apart. So just make sure that your ankles are in line with your hip bones and you have a nice firm squeeze with that chi ball. We want even weight throughout our 10 toes and also the heel as well, or both heels. So just take an inhale here. And I want you to take a deep breath for 4 counts. And as you exhale, nod your chin to your chest. You're going to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. And just let your fingertips run along your shins. Have a slight bend in your knees if you need to. And just take a deep breath here. As you exhale, think about drawing your belly button to your spine. And you're going to curl up by using your lower abdominals. Restack that spine up nice and tall. And again, let's repeat that. Inhale here. Exhale. Nod your chin to your chest. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Just let everything relax. Legs are nice and long. If you need to, you can bend the knees. Good. From here, inhale. And then exhale. Initiate that restacking of the spine. Up nice and tall. 1 vertebrae at a time. A nice segmental movement. We've got 1 more here. Inhale. And then exhale. Rolling down, nodding that chin to your chest. Really lengthening out the back of the legs. Bending if you need to. And then restacking that spine. Drawing up using the lower abdominals. Nice. And the last thing to restack is the head. Now from here, we've still got that nice tension with the ball. You're going to exhale, lift up the heels and draw your arms out to a T position. Inhale to lower everything down. Exhaling, we're just lifting up our heels, drawing our arms out to a T and then lowering everything down. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale to lower down. Good guys, we're holding nice and steady. We can feel our balance being challenged here. Whoops. Exhaling, lifting up, using your breath. We've just got 3 more to go. Our last 2. And 1 more here. We're going to keep our heels lifted. Just raise our arms up towards the ceiling. And we're going to lower our heels, lower our arms back to that T position. Exhaling, lifting the heels, lifting the arms. Inhale, lowering back down to that T position. Nice guys, holding steady through the belly. We've got that tension on the ball and we're using our breath. Focusing on 1 point helps to balance yourself and to center, and also think about drawing your belly button to spine. 3 more here. We've got our last 2. Nice guys, really lengthen through those legs. We've got one more here. Keep the heels lifted. Arms are coming out to that T position. We're going to work our balance now. So can you look towards your right hand without moving? Back towards center. Your left hand, back towards center. Let's look up, back towards center, and then down towards the ground, back towards center. Nice, guys. Lower the legs, bring your arms up towards the ceiling, and you're going to inhale, send the arms forward, send your bottom back, and then exhale, drawing everything up. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see it, but we're sweeping our arms out to the side. As we do that, we're sending our bottom back, our arms are forward, and then we're drawing up. Nice, guys. Inhaling, and then exhale. As you press through the heels, draw the hands up towards the ceiling. We've got 3 more here. Make it a nice fluid motion. Think about drawing your belly button to your spine. As you send your bottom back, you've got energy through the fingertips. We've got our last 2. Nice, guys. We've still got tension on that chi ball. And our last one here. You're going to bring your arms out to a nice T position. So your butt's facing towards the back. And from here, can you bring your fingertips in together so they're going to be in line with your belly button? And then exhale, open out. Inhale, draw the hands together. Exhale, opening out. You've still got the bend in the knees. Our tailbone's sticking out. We're working our back here. We've got 5 to go. Our last 4, exhale, opening up those arms. We've got 3 to go. Nice, guys, holding that bend for 2. Great, and we've got our last one here, opening up those arms. Can you bend at the elbows here? So we're at a 90-degree angle. From here, you're extending the arms long and then bending. Keep that bend in the knees. We're working our back here. Feel your lats drawing down as you bend the elbows. 5 more. We've got our last 4. 3 to go. Nice, guys. Our last 2, energy through those fingertips. 1 more here. Bending those elbows. Just fold yourself forward. Grab the back of your ankles and let your head drop down too. Take a breath. Inhale here. And then exhale. Release. Nice, guys. From here, we're coming into our quadruped position. So you're just coming down onto our 4-point kneeling. So your wrists are in line with your shoulders and your knees are in line with your hips. The chi ball is still in between your legs. From here, you're going to round through your back, so coming into your cat-cow. Really think about drawing that belly button away from your t-shirt. And then inhale, release. Let that tailbone go. Look towards the wall in front of you. And then now let's find neutral spine. From here, we're tucking our toes underneath. You're going to hover the knees off just a centimetre or 2. We're holding for 3, 2, 1. Press away, come back into your elephant position. Really press into the palms of the hands, or it's a downward dog if you're into yoga. Nice, guys. And then dropping those knees back towards the mat, untucking those toes. We've got another cat-cow. So round through that back, really scoop the abdominals up, and then let's release that tailbone. Really stretch out the abdominals. Come back to neutral spine. We're tucking those toes in underneath, hovering those knees off just for 3, 2, 1. Pressing through the feet, the palms of the hands, trying to get those heels down onto the ground. And then coming back down onto your knees. We've got 1 more like this. Untuck those toes. Keep pressing away from the floor with both palms. Round through the back. Think about drawing that belly button to spine. Inhale to release. Look towards the front. Come back to neutral spine. Tuck those toes in underneath of you. Lifting up those knees. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Pressing back. Getting that nice hamstring stretch and release. You might feel it in your calves. And then lowering yourself all the way down to the mat. Nice, guys. From here, you're going to grab onto that chi ball. We've got it in our right hand. We're coming into our quadruped position. So untuck those toes. We're going to extend our right arm and our left leg long. From here, you're going to start to float the right arm and left leg off. Keep pressing away with that opposite arm, so that left hand. From here, you're going to extend that right arm out to the side, and your left leg is going out to the side. You're just going to draw it out as far as you can without letting your pelvis move. Good, we've just got 3 more like this. Our last 2, opening out to the side. And we've got our last one here. Can you round your back now? Draw that chi ball to your knee, and then exhale, extend long. Inhale, round through the back. Exhale, extend that arm and leg long. 3 to go. Good, we've got our last 2. Exhale, extending long. Our last one here. Keep the arm and leg long. Just flex the left toes. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Lower the arm and leg down. Nice, guys. Swapping over to the other side now. So placing that chi ball into your left hand. Your left arm is extending long as your right leg sweeps out long behind you. Lift off your limbs. Hold them here, and you're going to open out towards the sides, and then exhale, draw it back behind you. So your left arm is going out to the left, your right leg is going out to the right. Exhale, drawing behind you. Inhaling. We've got 2 more. Nice, guys. Keep pressing away from the floor. Last one. Holding it here, we're rounding through the back. Draw that chi ball to the leg. Exhale, extend. Inhale, draw that chi ball to your right leg. Exhale, extend. 3 more like this. Using your breath. We've got our last 2. Think about drawing your belly button to spine. As you round that back for your last 1, hold it here. Flex your right toes. Holding for 3, 2, 1. And then lower that leg down and lower that arm as well. Nice work, guys. We're working into our chest lift position now. So sitting onto your butt, you're going to place the chi ball in between your shoulder blades. So you're going to lie back so that you're nice and supported. Your hands are coming behind your head. Feet are hip width apart, and they're a little bit closer towards your pelvis. From here, you're inhaling, opening yourself up over the ball, and then exhale, scooping yourself back up. As you inhale and open yourself up, just make sure you've still got that rib connection, so your ribs aren't flaring up towards the ceiling. Think about a bungee cord between your ribs and your hip bones. And then exhale, scoop back up. Inhaling, and then exhaling. We've got 5 to go. Exhaling, scooping up, keep using your abdominals, I should say. We've got our last 4. I'm giving away the next exercise. We've got 3. Inhale, open yourself up for 2. And we've got our last one here. Exhale, coming up. On this next one, open yourself over. You're going to exhale, draw your right elbow to your left knee, and then inhale, fold yourself back over that ball. Exhale, draw your left elbow to your right knee. So we're alternating sides here, working into the obliques. Opposite elbow to leg. Inhaling and feeling the deep abdominal work. Exhaling. Inhaling. We've got 2 more. Exhaling, coming up. And we've got our last one here. Folding yourself back. Lift yourself back up so you're centered. Can you lift yourself up that little bit further? So think about deepening that flexion. From here, you're bringing your right leg into tabletop and then lowering it down. So you're coming into a single leg march. Bring your right leg up, lower it down, alternate towards the left hand side and lower it down. So still keep reaching forward. Think about drawing your belly button to spine, lifting yourself up, so there's not a lot of pressure on that chi ball. We've just got 4 to go. We've got 3, curl up that little bit higher. Last 2, and 1 more here. Keep lifted, feet are down. You're going to bring and reach your fingers above the knees. We're going to lift an inch and then lower an inch. Lift an inch and then lower an inch. Lifting and lowering. Keep deepening the abdominal work. Exhale, scooping up. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, drawing that belly button to your spine. We've got 5 to go. Our last 4, energy through those fingertips. 3 to go. 2. And our last 1, you're going to place your left hand behind your head. Your right hand, your fingers are reaching above the left knee, and you're going to work your obliques. So think about lifting up an inch and then lowering. Exhale, lifting up, lowering. Keep working through those obliques. We've got 5 to go. Our last 4, 3 to go, 2, and 1. Hold that position. Let's swap hands. So your right hand's behind your head, left hand's above the right knee, and we're lifting an inch, lowering. Exhale, lifting up and lowering. Keep working through those obliques. 5 to go. Using your breath. Last 4. Good, guys. 3 to go. 2 and 1. Beautiful, guys. Reach your hands behind your thighs. Walk the feet out just 10 centimeters or so. Nod your chin to your chest and roll yourself all the way into seated. Nice, guys. You're going to reach back, grab hold of that chi ball. You're going to place it in between your ankles here. From here, arms are out nice and long. You're going to think about scooping your belly button to your spine. You're going to start to roll back onto your pelvis and then lower yourself down all the way towards the mat. From here, place your hands on either side. You're going to float your legs into tabletop. You're going to exhale, draw your chin to your chest, sweep the hands off the mat. We're coming into our hundreds. So inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 20. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 30. Curl up that little bit higher. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 40. You can extend the legs long up towards the ceiling. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Halfway there. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 60. You can lower the legs down. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 70. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 80. Last 20 to go. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 10. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful, guys. Bend in those knees. Just bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. Nice work. From here, you're going to extend the legs out long. Reach your hands up over your head. So you're creating one long line with your body. We're coming into our roll-ups here. You're going to exhale, float your hands so they're in line with your shoulders. Once I get to this position, you're going to nod your chin to your chest and then roll up one vertebrae at a time. Reach yourself out long, restack that spine, and then roll yourself down one vertebrae at a time. Extend the arms long above your head. And then again, float the hands so they're in line with your shoulders. As soon as they get in line with your shoulders, you're nodding your chin to your chest, reaching up and over, keeping that tailbone anchored. Restack that spine. And then again, rolling back onto your pelvis. One vertebrae at a time. We've got our last one here. Exhaling, floating those hands above, nodding your chin to your chest. Think about scooping the abdominals, restacking the spine, and then lowering down. You're going to reach forward, grab hold of that chi ball. That was in between your ankles. We're going to work into our bicycle, so still working our abdominals here. We're going to lower ourselves down. Bring your legs into tabletop. Your hands are coming on either side, so the palms of your hands are coming on either side of the ball. Elbows are out wide. You're going to scoop yourself up so you're in a nice chest lift position. And from here, you're extending your right leg long, draw it back, your left leg long, draw it back. As you extend your right leg now, you're drawing your hands up towards the ceiling, draw it back into tabletop, and then the left leg. Now our hands come back to our chest, and our left leg, draw it in, extend the arms up towards the ceiling. Good, guys. Bending those elbows, making it a little bit quicker now. Extending the right leg, draw it in, left leg, draw it in. Bending those elbows now, keep scooping up that little bit higher. Good, guys, we've got 2 more to go. Last little bit of obliques here. And our last one here. Good, guys, keep those legs bent. From here, we're extending our arms out into a T position. We're going to extend our legs long. So you've got your chi ball in your right hand and then bend. So this is a variation of the double leg stretch. So arms are out in a T. We've just got 2 more. We're extending our legs long. We've got our last one. Bring your hands overhead. Keep them reaching long. And then again, extending those legs long. We've got 4 more. Scooping up. 3 to go. 2. And 1, bending in those knees, extend the left arm out. We've got the chi ball in our left hand. We've got 5 to go. Our last 4, 3 to go, 2, and 1. Can we finish this off by alternating hands now? So we're extending the arms up, above, overhead. Extend the legs long, swap the arms. Swap the hands with the chi ball. 2 to go. And we've got our last one. We should be feeling that. Just hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. Nice, guys. Place your feet onto the ground. You're going to place that chi ball in between your knees. So feet can come a little bit closer to your pelvis. Hands are on either side of you. And we're going to come into our bridges here. So we've got a nice neutral spine. That means we've got a small gap just above our lumbar spine, and then you're going to roll and imprint that spine onto the ground. Send the knees up long, so we're opening up our hip flexors here, and then think about drawing your belly button to spine as you roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Release that tailbone at the end, and then again, working through the bridges. I'm going to tuck that in, keep those hips up nice and high. Then think about drawing your belly button to spine, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. We've just got 3 more like this. Warming up that spine. And really coming up high onto that shoulder girdle. We've got our last 2. Exhale, rolling back, pressing through those heels, opening up the hip flexors. And we've got our last one here. We're going to hold our hips up high on this last one. Good. From here, you're going to squeeze in and release that chi ball. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, last 6, 5, 4 to go, 3, 2, 1. Maintain that squeeze. Just come down halfway. Exhale, squeeze through the glutes for 10. Inhale, coming down halfway. Exhale, squeezing up. We've got our last 8. We've got 7, 6 to go. Using your breath, last 5. Good, guys. 3 to go. Using your breath. Our last 2. Should be feeling our glutes. Our last one here, holding it here just for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Last 5, 4, 3 to go. 2 and 1. Roll yourself down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice, guys. From here, can you extend your left leg long? We've still got the chi ball in between our legs. You're going to work single leg glutes and single leg bridge through the right leg. You're going to exhale, roll back, curl up nice and high, really squeeze through that right glute, and then think about drawing yourself down again. Thinking about using that belly button to spine as you roll down, releasing that. That left leg is still long. We've just got 3 more. Lowering yourself down. We've got our last 2. Holding nice and steady through that pelvis. Our last one here, holding it up here. Coming down halfway, exhale, squeezing through that right leg. We've got 5. Our last 4, 3 to go, 2, and 1. Lower the left leg down, roll yourself down. Nice, guys. We're going to repeat that on the left leg now. So extend that right leg long. If you need to recenter the chi ball, you can. All right, from here, let's roll back. We've got 5 bridges. Think about drawing that belly button to spine. We should be feeling our glutes now. We've got our last 4. Our pelvis is nice and steady. We've got 3 to go. Really articulate that spine. Nice, our last 2. Exhale, pressing through that left heel. And we've got our last one here. We're going to hold it up here. We're coming down just halfway. Then exhale, squeeze through that left leg. We've got another 4. We've got 3 to go. Our last 2. And 1 more here. Lower that right leg down. And then release yourself. Nice, guys. Grab hold of that chi ball. You're just going to rock yourself from side to side. And you can draw little circles on the small of your back in one direction and then reverse that in the other direction. Nice, guys. You're going to rock yourself up into seated, and we're going to come into our rollovers here. So place that chi ball in between your ankles again. You're extending the legs out nice and long. You're going to roll yourself down again. So arms are out nice and long. Think about drawing your belly button to spine. Roll yourself all the way down. Hands are coming on either side of you. Can you float your legs up so that they're facing up towards the ceiling? We're going to start working with 3 little rocks. So you're just going to pick up your tailbone from the ground and think about scooping your abdominals in. So little rocks back just to prep you for the rollover. 1 more here. On this next one, you're going to roll yourself over. You're going to flex your toes here once your legs are back. Think about rolling yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. Keep those toes flexed. You're going to point the toes, just draw them down, and then again, swoosh overhead. Flex the feet. Roll yourself down, controlling that movement. Legs are long, energy through the heels, pointing those toes. We've got 2 more here. Drawing yourself up and over, flexing those legs, rolling yourself down. Getting that release, point those toes. We've got our last one here. We should be feeling our body working. And then releasing that. Point those toes, draw your knees into your chest, and then rock yourself up into seated. Nice, guys. We're finished with the chi ball actually, so place it off to one side. And we're coming into a kneeling position. So we're just extending, we're coming to thigh stretch, so we're extending our arms out nice and long in front of us. And you're inhaling, just sending yourself back. We're holding nice and steady throughout our torso, and then exhale, drawing ourselves up. Inhale, sending ourselves back. Our fingertips are reaching forward. Exhale, sending ourselves up. We've just got 3 more like this. Working through those thighs. Getting that release. We've got our last 2. Shoulders are down. Exhale, drawing up. And we've got our last one here. Exhale, coming up into kneeling. Good, guys. We're going to work into our side plank now. So coming onto your right hand side, we're going to come up into a high side plank. If that's too much for you, you can come down onto your forearms. From here, otherwise, we're coming down with a flat palm. Left leg is on top of the right leg. So you should have both legs on top of one another. From here, you're going to open up the top arm and top leg. And can you start to walk that left leg in front and the left arm behind? And now we're going to alternate. So it's a good balance challenge. I'm not looking at the camera because I think you really need to concentrate on this one. Drawing it back and forth. So it's a bit of a different one than the side plank. 2 more. Last one. Whew. Regain composure. You're going to press away from the floor with that right hand. As you do that, your left arm's coming up and over, and you're going to reach the left hip up towards the ceiling. Inhale, coming down, and then exhale again, reaching away. If you need more stability, you can place your left leg in front. Inhale, exhaling, 2 more. Lifting up. Our last one, nice guys, and you're going to lower yourself down towards the ground. Ready for our planks. So they're quite challenging, those side planks. My heart rate is up. We're going to come into our plank position. Again, you can come into that high kneeling, or you can come into the forearms if it's better for you. I'm going to come onto my high kneeling position. We really want our wrists in line with our shoulders. We're extending those legs long behind us. We're just holding this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3 to go, 2, 1. Can you tap your right leg out towards the side and then draw it back? Tapping it out and back. So we're alternating legs here. We've got 6 to go. Our last 5, 4 to go, 3, 2, and 1. Good, guys. Lower the knees down. Just coming back into a child's pose position. Regaining your breath. So take a deep belly breath so you can oxygenate the body. And then exhale. Release. 3 more like this. Inhaling. And then exhaling. We've got our last 2. So really expanding the rib cage out towards the side and to the back. And 1 more here. And then exhaling. Release. Nice, guys. Well, good news is that we've got the side plank on the other side. So really it's a bit of a modified side plank. Again, you can come up into that high kneeling position, otherwise come down onto your elbows. We're going to extend that right leg long, the left leg is in underneath of it. And from here, we're extending the right arm and right leg up. So you've really got to hold steady through the belly. You're going to sweep the right leg forward, the right arm back. You might find one side's a little bit more challenging than the other, but you want to hold nice and steady. Keep using your breath. You've got 3 to go. Your last 2 and last 1 here. Finishing that. Extend the right arm up towards the ceiling. Lift the hips. Lower the left hip down and then draw up. Again, if balance is a bit hard right now, you can draw the right leg in front. 1 more here. Pressing away and then lower yourself back down. Whew. That was harder on the left hand side. You might find that one side was a little bit easier or one side was a little bit more challenging. Or they could both be even. Regain the breath and then restack that spine nice and tall. We're going to come into our standing portion, or the second part of the standing. So from here, you're going to bring your left leg in front. Your right toes are tucking in underneath, and you're going to extend up. We're going to keep that bend in the left leg, and all we're going to do is extend the right leg long. Inhaling to bend, and then exhale, extend. Inhaling, and then exhaling. You can add in little arm movements here. Working the arms, working the glutes, and working the legs. Bending and extending, deepening that bend. We've got 5 to go. We've got our last 4, 3 to go, 2, and 1 more. Keep the arms long. You're going to run that right leg in, draw the hands by your side, and then extend. Run the right leg in. We've got 8 to go. Last 7, 6 to go, 5, 4, 3 to go, 2, and 1. Nice, guys. Step that right leg back. You're going to come into center. So coming into your second position, I guess you could say. We're going to come into our plies, or demi-plies. You're going to bend the knees, and as you do that, extend the arms up towards the ceiling, and then draw yourself back. Inhale here, and then exhale. Draw the hands up, getting that release, getting that oxygen flowing, using your breath, make it come back to normal. 3 to go. Nice, guys. We've got our last 2, and 1 more here. Good, guys. All right, turning in that left leg now. The right leg's facing towards the side as well. We're bending through both knees, and from here, we're extending that left leg long. Inhaling to bend. Exhaling, just extend the left leg. Hold that bend throughout the right leg. Extend the arms long, shoulders are down, gaze is forward, bending, and then extending. We've got 6 to go. We've got our last 5, 4 to go, last 3, we've got 2, and 1 here. Keep the arms long, bring that left leg in, draw the elbows to your waist, and then extend. So running in that back leg. We've got 8 to go. Our last 7, 6 to go, our last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, guys. Extend that arm long. Straighten those legs. Walk those feet. So you're in a nice first position here. All right, we're on the home stretch. Bring your hands into an I Dream of Jeannie type pose. And from here, we're just going to bend and then extend our legs. So really draw up through the inner thighs and squeeze the butt together. Inhale to bend, exhale to extend. 5 more like this. We've got our last 4, 3 to go, 2, and our last one here. We're going to come into our full grand plie. So keep the arms where they are. This will challenge your balance. You're going to bend at the knees, peel the ankles and heels off, come into a full grand plie, and then come back, re-stack up nice and tall. And then again, so you really want to hold steady through the core here, bending through those knees, letting those heels lift off, pressing evenly through the balls of the feet. We've got 3 to go. Last little bit. Pressing through the balls of the feet, really squeeze those inner thighs. We've got 2. Nice, guys. And we've got our last one here. Re-stack up nice and tall, good. Lift up those heels, separate the feet, and then make sure that they're hip width apart. We're finishing with our roll downs. So inhale, draw the hands up towards the ceiling, look towards your fingertips, and then exhale, open up the hands, nod your chin to your chest, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. You should feel a little bit more stretched out. You can bend the knees if you want to, and then re-stack up nice and tall. 1 vertebrae at a time. Reach the hands up towards the ceiling. Opening up, nod your chin to your chest, rolling down, getting that release through the back of the legs, and then re-stacking up nice and tall. Inhaling. And then exhale. Nod your chin to your chest. This is our last one. Getting that release, bending through the knees, and then re-stacking up nice and tall. Beautiful, guys. That is your session done for the day. I hope you enjoyed. 40 minutes it went for. You can tell I'm nice and sweaty. I hope you got a good workout. and that you enjoyed it. So I will see you next week, and stay tuned because we're doing these lives every day. So catch the other instructors. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.